else in the world. I am in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is a beautiful day here, although we are getting a very rare occurrence. We've got a little bit of a snowfall happening. So that's kind of very pretty and pristine here in Las Vegas. We're going to do a little bit of a different presentation here in the sense that I'm not having any testimonials. Instead, I'm going to do a full-on presentation of Valentus, its products. It's really the key elements of the company, including the new profit sharing pool. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well. But before I jump into that, also let you know that I am streaming this presentation on YouTube. Just recently, I kind of have completely upgraded my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube Valentus playlist on the YouTube channel, so be sure and check that out. There'll be many more upcoming videos on my YouTube channel, including a video about like a 15-minute video talking about Valentus and why Valentus, and also a separate video probably around 5 to 8 minutes long going over the new profit sharing pool. So that's forthcoming. Go ahead and check me out on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube and like my page over there. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to first off just share a little bit of my background. I have been involved in this industry now of network marketing for some reason, I'm small on the screen here. Let me take and pin me. So, okay. Okay. I have been involved in this industry of networking now for 32 years. Actually, I think now it's 33 years. I came to the industry with no business, no profession, no sales background whatsoever. I was a blue collar worker with a high school education. Actually, I have a learning disability. I have dyslexia, which I still struggle with today. But, you know, back in high school, you know, having to leave the class to have tests read to me, you know, try to read out loud in class. It was a very, you know, humiliating type experience. As a result, I had no self-esteem. I had no self-confidence, literally went through school trying to be invisible. Wouldn't even say hi to someone unless they said hi to me first. And the only reason I share that is as you're looking at this today and you're asking yourself, you know, can I do this? Can this really work for me? You know, is this something I can really have success at? I'm just here to tell you from a person who was a blue collar worker, grew up in a town of about 2,000 people, you know, learning disability, barely graduated high school. If you can get excited about what I'm going to share with you and share that excitement with other people, you can absolutely do this. I entered this industry 33 years ago with a goal of making some extra money, right? A few hundred extra dollars a month would go a long way back then, you know, making $9 an hour, right? And, you know, as I was able to accomplish that, I started to think and dream a little bit bigger. What would it be like to go full time? For me, that was $3,000 a month. And I was able to accomplish that in about 6 months. And then I started thinking about, wow, what would it be like to make $5,000 a month? And it took me about 9 months to reach $5,000 a month. And then I started thinking about 10,000 a month. And what I'm here to tell you guys is the sky's the limit. I didn't enter this industry to make $1 million plus a year, but here I am, 33 years in the industry, coming from $9 an hour to today having earned more than $25 million. Now, I share that not to impress you, more just to impress upon you the possibilities, right? I mean, for you, you might start just like me, you know, with a goal of having just a few extra $100 a month and maybe, you know, a few thousand a month and maybe go full time, and who knows what it can turn into. When you're excited about something, you attract and influence others to look and to see what it is you're doing. And that's really the key to this success. But what I'm going to do with that, I am going to go ahead and share my screen, and we're going to go into an actual presentation. So just hold on one moment and we will get started here. Okay, so the name of the company is Valentus. And I think the first thing that we need to ask ourselves is, are people interested or looking for what it is that we have to offer? Well, one of the things that we have to offer is the opportunity to make more money. As I just described, whether it's a few hundred extra dollars a month, a few thousand, maybe serious part-time income, or even full-time income, or even dream income, it's all happening here. All of those types of things are happening here at Valentus. So, but the question is, do people need more money? Absolutely. With what's happened in the world today, there is no question people are looking for not just more money, but ways to replace a lost career. Maybe a career that is, due to the pandemic, just become obsolete, right? They need a new direction, a new career, or maybe they've been laid off or their business has changed, whatever. There is more people right now looking for what we have than ever before in history. Better health, probably not a more important time to be concerned about your health and to do everything you can to improve your health. Time management, time freedom, very, very important. See, most businesses, when very successful, literally the business owns you. You have no time freedom. You might be making the money, but you have no time freedom. And this is same in the professional world. Let's say you're in insurance or you're in real estate and you're really making the money. I mean, your profession absolutely owns you. And if you're in the job world, I mean, most likely one job isn't going to cut it. Okay, if you want to get ahead, you got that second job, that third job. So once again, to make money, significant money, you typically sacrifice your time freedom. Well, what's interesting about the business model Valentus, what we're going to share with you is the more successful you become, actually the more time freedom through leveraging the efforts of other people, through a network of consumption that can be built where essentially you remove yourself from the day-to-day activity it takes to generate an income. Now, folks, that's exciting because most people, it's just not the case. Most people work a linear income. And what linear means is in order for them to get paid, they have to show up. They have to work, right? And if you're not sure, what that means, stop working, stop going to your job, stop doing whatever it is you're doing. And if the income stops, guess what? That's called linear income. In network marketing, in what Valentus offers, once you build it, it's no longer dependent on the day-to-day activities that you might be doing. You can actually remove yourself from that generation of income. Again, just to reinforce, I think the statistic could be updated. I think it's higher now, but it certainly is 96% of the people around the world are stressed out. I mean, they're living a life of quiet desperation. They don't know what to do or where to turn. They're worried about their health. They're worried about their finances, and they're looking for someone to give them some hope, give them an opportunity to diversify, to do something new, to take control of their life. And that opportunity, folks, is the home-based business industry. It is network marketing. And for those of you that don't know or understand what this is, maybe you have preconceived notions. Guys, let me tell you, network marketing is nothing more than another form of distribution, right? Now, there's $178 billion of products and services annually move through network marketing. It's been around for 70 plus years. And so it's a very viable way, but it's a way for you, for me, for the everyday person to have your own business, to open up a global world to you all over the world without the overhead, which we'll talk more about that in a moment. But if you compare network marketing to traditional business, and because people, they hear about the income that is being earned and they're like, how is that even possible? And understand that about 50% of a cost of a product in a traditional type environment, right? Even on the online world, right? There are these actors and these athletes and these high budget advertising campaigns, literally hundreds of millions of dollars to get you to, walk into the store, pick it off the shelf. Or on the online world, they're paying these influencers millions of dollars to get you to click on whatever it is they're offering. So network marketing, we take that 50%. That's typically, given to influencers, typically given to high budget advertising campaigns and athletes and actors, and we're giving it to you. That 50% is set aside and for you to tell people about what it is that we're doing. Now, I touched on this already. I think most people at some point in their life, maybe when they're a young child, dream about the thought of having their own business. And first off, I want to tell you, all the business owners out there, it's not all that it's cracked up to be, right? I mean, with the amount of risk and the overhead and the liabilities and the real estate and the insurance and all that encompass, it's overwhelming. It's daunting for most people. I mean, most small businesses, probably a minimum of $100,000 to get started, which number one, eliminates most of us. you know, maybe upwards of $500,000 if you want to enter into, you know, some type of franchise or something of that nature. There's someone there that is keeps coming off of mute. If you could really keep yourself on mute, that would be great. And quite frankly, a real business has got limited opportunity. It's limited opportunity. You're tied to a storefront. And if you want to expand your business, you need to spend millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of, whatever it is, in advertising to expand. Now, let's just look at network marketing, specifically Valentus. $20, and the company does everything for you. I mean, they ship the products, they provide you the websites, they keep them updated and current, they pay the people, they do the research and development. I mean, you don't need real estate, you don't need attorneys, you don't need employees. All you need to do is share it with other people. Share it with other people, and you can build a business globally. All over, think myself. I mean, literally, tens of millions of dollars worth of business flows through my home-based business every year. Tens of millions of dollars flow through my business every year without me inventorying, without me shipping, without me handling it. All I do is promote it, and the company does everything else. Here's what I can tell you. If you don't understand network marketing, you need to understand it, right? And you need to participate in it. It is life-changing for the everyday person. It's one of the only ways you can truly have financial independence. And you can start with literally a few hundred dollars, and you can have a global business that could turn into millions. Absolutely, I believe that. Okay, what I've learned in my now 33 years in this industry is that all of these companies, right, and/or opportunities are made up of 5 critical elements, right? The company, the product, the compensation, the timing, and the training and support. I'm just going to touch on those briefly for you, but here's what I want to share with you first, because I think a lot of people have misunderstanding, as I mentioned. Maybe they've even participated in network marketing before and it didn't work out the way they thought it would or hoped it would. Maybe they know someone that didn't work out for. So they've formed these opinions that it doesn't work. Right? Here's what I can tell you. If 2 or 3 of these critical elements are not in place, right? It doesn't matter how good you are or how hard you work. I mean, despite your best efforts, you're going to struggle, right? It's when all 5 of those critical elements come together where the magic happens and the fortunes are made. And yes, I mean, there could be people, I mean, it doesn't matter how, if all the elements are in place and you don't work, you don't apply yourself, you're not willing to talk to someone, sure, not much is going to happen. But if you're working hard and it's not working for you, right? You're doing everything right, then there's something more at play. And what I believe it is some of the elements are missing. It's when all of them come together, like we have here at Valentus, where the magic happens and the fortunes are made. Now, the name of the company, as I've mentioned several times, is Valentus. It's actually a Latin word for prevail, okay? Which when you really understand, Valentus and its owner and CEO, Dave Jordan, Prevail is a perfect name because, he's had his challenges in his life as well. You see him pictured there along with his wife, Joyce. Dave is a self-made millionaire. He is an individual like me who struggled with dyslexia. I did graduate from high school. He quit school in the 8th grade and has gone on to build multiple businesses in the network marketing world, and also in the traditional world. But the big thing and why he started Valentus is he wanted to make the industry great again. He wanted to fulfill the promise of how great this industry and how life-changing it can be. Now, the company got its start in July of 2014. That first year we did right at around 300,000 in sales. Okay, so not much happening. Year 2, 2015, 3 million in sales. 2016, 32 million in sales. And 2017 and 18, we actually had a little bit of a decline. And which you're wondering, why are you telling me this? Folks, you can tell a lot more about a company, how it handles itself when there's some challenging times, as we had. We dropped down all the way to $17 million in annual sales and came out exploding in 2019, shot up to 80, I think it's like 88 million in sales. Now, to date, we've done, it says 200 million actually in our history. We've done now close to probably about $240 million in total sales and revenue in the history of our company. based out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, 100% debt-free. Even the inventory in the warehouses, millions of dollars in inventory in the warehouse, paid for, right? Waiting to ship out to our members and our customers. And I touched on this sixth element. It's the heart, it's the culture, it's the energy, the vibe spawns directly from the owner and CEO Dave Jordan and his wife Joyce. Now, folks, one of the areas that we are focused on is weight loss. And this is something that I know a bit about because I have struggled with my weight my entire adult life. And if you're like me and you struggle with weight, here's what I know. You think about it every single day. You're willing to try anything. And if you're like me, you've tried everything. I mean, I've done the meal replacements. I've done the shakes. I've done the prescription drugs, acupressure, hypnosis. I've done it all. And one word sums it up, and that is miserable, right? I mean, here's what I know. Whatever it is you do to lose your weight, if you're not able to or willing to do that the rest of your life, you're going to gain your weight back, right? I mean, there are millions of diets out there, and 99% of them fail because people are miserable. They might do it for a week or so, maybe even a month or two, but they're not going to do it the rest of their life. When you think about Valentus, right, our main product is coffee. Think about coffee. 80% of the population loves coffee. They drink it every single day. And guess what? They're going to drink it every single day for the rest of their life. They can't imagine not starting their day with their coffee. It's the first thing they think about in the morning. They're addicted to it, right? Now imagine having something that you love, something you can't wait to do in the morning, something you absolutely enjoy, and you're going to do the rest of your life. And imagine that very same thing helping you control, manage, or lose weight. Folks, that is what Valentus coffee is all about. With various ingredients, herbs, and supplements to help control your appetite, to give you thermogenic effect, to help you eat less and lose weight. I mean, it's a brilliant concept. We have now enhanced the result with this product right here called ThermoPerk, designed to go with the coffee. Absolutely wipes your appetite out. For me anyway, I mean, literally kills my appetite. Gives you that thermogenic effect, can be taken without the coffee, but it works incredible in conjunction with the coffee. We have multiple products in the area of weight loss. We have a cocoa, if you'd like to have cocoa. We got a product, an AM PM formula to help you lose weight and sleep well overnight and kick you up in the morning, AM carb blocker. We have a product called Tropical Blast, just renamed, used to be Trim. So we have a keto creamer. So other products that you can tailor to your lifestyle to help improve your results, but the coffee is the constant, and everybody does it. We have, left about 30 products now, and you can go to valentusproducts.com and learn more about them. I do want to talk about one more product before we move on here, and that is Emulin. Emulin is a product that was brought to us by a gentleman by the name of Dr. Joseph Ahrens. Dr. Ahrens is a two-time Nobel Prize nominee for his work, okay? He developed this product, and this product helps with inflammation. This product can help control and manage your blood sugar levels. This product has about 11 patents on it, on the product itself, and has a clinical study on the product itself published in a peer medical journal documenting its results. I mean, it's probably one of the most scientifically documented products within the industry of network marketing. We have exclusive rights to this product. I've had phenomenal results with it. As I mentioned, we have about 23 different products now. You can go to valentusproducts.com without me spending hours going through these products. You can take your time, go to the website, see where your interest lies, learn about those products, and see what you want to consume. Timing, okay, another critical element. I mean, I think if you look at anyone who has ever made a lot of money in any network marketing or anything, it had something to do with timing. To get involved in something before the whole world has heard about it and be part of helping the world learn about it. Folks, that's where the fortunes are made, right? And that's exactly where we are here with Valentus. And the thing about it is everybody tells you the timing's perfect. Here's what I can tell you. Timing is a factor of numbers, right? And there's only two numbers that matter. It's how many distributors are there and what is the sales volume, right? And if either one of those numbers are big, guess what? You've missed it from a timing standpoint. See, I've studied this. I've written a book. I've studied this. I can tell you timing is very, very predictable. And from a timing standpoint, I mean, we at Valentus are right in a sweet spot here in North America, which is right between that $2 and $10 million mark on a monthly basis. That is the holy grail of timing, to put yourself involved in a company between 2 and 10 million and be a part of helping that company hit that $10 million mark, folks. That if you work hard, you build a team, when you hit that critical mass window, it is exciting, it is explosive, it is life-changing, and that's right where we are right now. Not just here in North America, but also in Europe and just getting started in Asia. So around the world, timing couldn't be better. Now, compensation plan, I talked about traditional businesses. About 50% of the cost of a product is advertisement, it's distribution. With Valentus in the home-based business network marketing industry, that 50% goes to you, goes to me, goes to you, goes to people like us that are out there sharing what this product, what this company, what this is all about, right? Rather than paying the actors and athletes, the high budget advertising campaigns, we're paying you, right? Real people with real results. It's spread out over 7 profit centers. And, I don't want to overwhelm you with this. So I'm going to kind of break it into 4 basic ways you make money. Okay. The first way is what I term as immediate income. Now, what is immediate income? Immediate income, think of yourself. You're in control. It's something you do, right? If you sell someone a product, you make immediate income. You've bought it at wholesale, you sell it at retail, you make immediate income. Or you can send people from all around the world to your website and they can buy the product at retail and you earn those commissions. If you involve someone new in your business, someone who says, I want to do this too, you can actually earn a fast start commission, helping that person get started, up to $200 for someone wanting to say, hey, I want to do that too. Incidentally, you can increase your profit margin buying wholesale and selling retail by getting one of our business packs, right? So it brings the cost of the product down, which increases your profit margin. We'll talk more about that in a moment. The next way we make money is what I call leveraged income. And folks, this is something, when I first learned it, it blew me away, right? I worked in a job. I exchanged my time for a paycheck. If I stopped working, I stopped earning, right? We have something called a legacy bonus. The legacy bonus is something you can earn on your entire legacy team to infinity every time, not just you, but somebody you bring in, and the people they bring in, and the people they bring in, everyone that joins with a business or a career pack, if they're in your legacy team, right? You can earn $100 to infinity. You're leveraging, that's what it means. You're leveraging the efforts of other people to grow your business, and you're compensated. But let me explain this a bit further. Because one of the challenges I think people have in network marketing is they say, I don't like people making money off of me, right? And think about this. Do you think wherever you're employed in your job, do you think your employer is making money off of you? Of course they are, right? I mean, they wouldn't employ you to not make money. See, understand that every time someone spends money, someone else is making money. I mean, whether you go out for dinner, that restaurant owner is making money. Whether you pay your cable bill or your cell phone bill, your home mortgage, every time money is exchanged, someone is making money. The problem is 98% of the people in this world never get to participate leverage. They never get to earn off of other people, right? What network marketing, what Valentus is giving you the opportunity to do is to leverage your own efforts through others. Let me show you how this works. Imagine, most people do this part-time, right? Just imagine you put an hour a day into this business. And over the course of time, let's say you got 3 people likewise to each put an hour a day. Now you got your hour, 3 additional people putting an hour a day in. You've created leverage. You've got 4 hours going into a day. You only put an hour in. Let's take it down where those 3 people, each find 3 people, also willing to just put an hour a day in. That's 9 more hours. That's 13 hours now going into a day. You take those 9, let's say they each find 3 people willing to put an hour a day in. That's 27 more hours going into a day. Again, you're only putting an hour in. If you add that up, that's 40 hours a day, right? You're used to 40 hours a week, but 40 hours a day. See, now you can understand how business owners can make their fortunes, because they're leveraging all of their employees, something the everyday person just doesn't have the opportunity to do, but they can here. You can leverage literally hundreds of hours a day can be in your business. Now, residual income, this is paid through our pay leg, our binary leg, binary commissions, and the matching check. Essentially what this is, again, something very few people get to participate in this world. It's residual income. You know, maybe if you've written a book or you've cut a record, maybe you're Jerry Seinfeld or, you know, a cast of Friends or something like that, and you're getting paid every time that episode plays. You're getting paid by something that you did a long time ago. Well, that's how this business works. See, when people use our products, guess what? They tend to use them every month, every day. And so you get one person in and they continue to use the products and you continue to get paid. Imagine thousands of people doing that same thing, creating that leverage and residual income. Now, bonus income. This is exciting, the bonus income. We have a car bonus. Up to $3,000 as you advance in our company per month for a car of your choice, has to be 2 years or newer, and a global bonus. The global bonus is designed really for new people. You know, if you've been around a while, you can do it too, but it's really designed for new people to cash in 1% in that. But we just introduced, guys, a new bonus that is incredibly exciting, and that is our profit sharing pool. This is, I don't know if it's going to continue. It's just for 2021. It's for 2021, as far as I know. Dave, the owner of the company, wanted to share in the profits, okay, above and beyond the compensation plan. He is going to take, 2%, 3%, up to 10% of his profits at the end of the year based on the success of the company and share with you. And here's what I can tell you. The way this is structured, okay, if you're engaged, if you're involved, if you're using the products, you have a real chance of participating in this end of the year profit sharing pool. There's going to be more information to help you thoroughly understand this coming in a video very soon, as well as some other documents. But I've never, in my 33 years, seen a company do this before. So a very exciting concept. So can you do this? Guys, you can do this. I mean, if you've ever gone to a good restaurant and told somebody about it, if you've ever seen a great movie and told somebody about it, you can do this business, because that's all we do. I mean, think about, we've all done that, right? We've gone to a movie and told a friend, told a coworker, told someone about, oh my God, this was unbelievable, you got to see this, or ate at a restaurant and did the same thing. And I would bet you would all agree that your excitement towards that movie or restaurant for sure influenced someone else to go see the movie or eat at the restaurant. Well, we do the same thing here. If you can get excited about what it is I'm sharing with you, right? And that excitement, then you can direct them. We have an app called Share Valentus, all kinds of videos and product information and brochures, everything in the app. We've almost gamified the industry. When someone says, I'm interested, this sounds interesting, kind of like I want to go try that restaurant, you can very simply go to your phone and you can send them information to learn more. I mean, again, you've learned everything you need to know to be successful here in kindergarten. It's called show and tell. Okay, so what does it take to get started? Don Carson talks about this. He says, get in where you fit in. I say you should get started somewhere between serious and nervous, right? You want to have enough into this that it's going to motivate you, right? But not so much that it's going to overwhelm you. Now, there are benefits in getting started in a higher pack. You can stick your toe in the water with our basic pack, $59, use one of our products, $20 membership fee goes along with that. You want to get a little better value on the product, you can go with our starter pack, brings the cost per unit down a little bit. The advanced pack, again, does the same thing, brings the cost per unit down a little bit more. Where it gets exciting is at the business pack and the career pack, okay? Because this really gets tied into the comp plan. I believe if you're going to do this, but here's what we want to do. We want to put, if you're looking to do this business, we want to put the biggest paycheck in your pocket as fast as possible. Why? Because we know it's going to excite you, but more importantly, that excitement will attract others. So that's what's so great about our business. It's win-win, right? I mean, we can't win unless we can help you win, right? So in that same light, if I want to help you win, in the biggest way possible, I'm going to suggest you start with a business or career pack. And there's reasons why. 5 of them I want to describe. One is you set a good example. Here's what I can tell you. Every time you talk to somebody and they're interested, they're going to say, you know what looks really good? You know, what did you do to get started? And you're going to have to tell them. And what you have is the ability to set the pace, set the example on how others are going to follow you, right? So getting started with a business pack and you're having success with that, it's going to leave clues on how they should get started, right? Gives you a workable inventory. The one thing I've learned about these products, when you start talking about them, people want them. And not only will it increase your profits by having some inventory in hand, but it accelerates that process. You can, get the product in their hands right away, and you can have products to sample and sell. Again, it brings the value. If you buy one product, it's $59. If you go with a career pack, it brings it all the way down to $33. So that difference is all profit to you as you go out and talk to people about the products. It demonstrates commitment. I think this is an important thing. People want to follow people that are excited, follow people that are committed to what it is they're doing, right? So that's important. It maximizes your earnings. As with a business pack, you automatically become a Ruby in our compensation plan. And there's benefits to that. You go from earning residually 5% if you were to join with just one box, jumps you all the way to the top of the residual part of our comp plan, which is 20%. You jump all the way to the top. So, I mean, if you're going to do the business, do you want to earn 5% or 20%? I mean, that's a pretty easy decision. You also get a 4 and a 5 level matching check. You get locked into a matching check. You start qualification for legacy bonus. And as I mentioned, this matching check, if you start with a career pack, it actually goes to 5 levels. So that's exciting as well. So do you want to do this? I guess that's the last question here is, do you want to do this? Number one, we have fun. I mean, what we're doing right now is about as hard as it gets, right? I mean, lose some weight, right? Maybe some additional income. I mean, that's kind of the worst case scenario. But what has driven me in my life are the what ifs in life. Some people are, what if it doesn't work? I'm like, what if it does? I mean, what if you could make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month, have some fun, you improve your health? What if that's all you could do? Would it be worth it? Okay. I mean, most people aren't having much fun in their life, especially right now. I mean, this is a fun business. What if it turned into that dream income, that full-time income, that opportunity to control your life, work from home? I mean, those of us in a home-based business right now are among some of the most fortunate people with what's happened in the world right now, right? I mean, being able to work from home, personal development, tax advantages. I mean, literally everything becomes deductible. Recognition. I mean, most people, about the only time they get recognized in their job is when they messed up, right? I mean, there is a team of people, company included, that are cheering you on, that are supporting you, wanting to give you everything. When you say yes to Valentus, that's when our job begins, not when it ends, right? I mean, we want to help you get started and get started properly, but the only way this is going to benefit, our efforts is helping you be successful. It's a win-win total. So with closing this, I'm going to say this: most people live in a someday world, and think about it. They just keep kicking the can down the road. I mean, someday I'm going to lose that weight. Someday I'm going to get out of debt. I mean, someday I'm going to start saving for retirement. I mean, someday I'm going to take that dream vacation. Everything is someday, someday, someday. They just keep kicking the can down the road. And the sad fact is they never get to it. They never get, think about it. Think back 5 years. What was life like 5 years ago? And what is it like today? And the sad fact is, for most people, not much has changed. Well, here's the scary thought. Look ahead 5 years, because I can tell you, it'll be a snap of a finger and we'll be down the road 5 years. The question is, will, if anything, change for you? And that is where Valentus comes in. We can change the course of the next 5 years of your life. But folks, it's not someday. It is today. Procrastination is the thief of success. One of the things that you can find as a characteristic of successful people is they don't wait for everything to be perfect in their life, and they recognize potential. They see something that could work and they take action. Folks, we are 25 days into a brand new year. Let's not procrastinate. Let's make the decision to change your life. Let's start it today. and let's get you on the path to change the next course, the next 5 years of your life for the rest of your life. With that, I want to thank you for your time. Get back with the person who put you on. Let's get your questions answered, and let's get you started on a new path.